about something you said. You were thinking about something I read. I was thinking about doing something that we did a long time ago. I was thinking about dressing in red. You were thinking about going to bed. I was thinking about doing something that I wasn't supposed to do. And now by night I'm saying,
What's your favorite thing to eat over there?
It's not raw chicken, and I had some raw chicken that was a little bit weird. It's like chicken sushi. Yeah.
Oh.
We were at this yakitori place, and I kind of had to try because peer pressure.
Really?
Yeah. So
out of politeness?
Out of politeness. Oh, just try it. We prepare it a certain way. It won't make you sick. I'm going, yeah. Right. But I tried it, and it was not my favorite thing over there.
The texture was a little
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. But I like the katsu. Is very good. So they have like this. It's like pork tenderloin, but they have like this gravy they put on it with rice.
That sounds
That was
good.
really good.
Oh, you're making me hungry. It's lunchtime.
It was really good. And the sushi was good. And, you know, all the noodles, the udon, soba noodles. It was
Yeah.
interesting. I had a pork burger though. It almost made me sick before the show. Yeah, I went to this place called Freshness Burger. That's what it said on the sign.
Fresh. Was it written in English?
Yeah, Freshness Burger, and I couldn't read the Japanese, so it just that one looked like, yeah, they had pictures of the food, and you just pick out what you want. And that one looked like the normal cheeseburger that we would get, and I got it, and the burger looked kind of like really light, almost like a light gray. It wasn't like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't
Didn't look
cooked.
like real beef?
Not really. And
It was a soy burger.
yeah, I ate about half of it. No, and I ate about half of it, and I got like about an hour later, my stomach and just I got really nauseous. And I had to perform that night. I didn't know if it was going to be maybe
Perfect timing.
I was sweating. It was so hot. It was in August. And it was so humid and hot. I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh man, this is not good.
You're like, I won't be eating
So I
there
don't
again.
recommend the pork burger
Anywhere you go.
because that's what I found out later that I had, and it just maybe it was the way it was prepared or something, but. Could have been a mixture of all the drinking I did the night before too.
That,
Nah,
that
it was a
also
pork burger.
contributes too.
It was a pork burger.
It was a pork burger. Now, when you're writing your music, how do you go about the writing process? You know, coming up with the music, the songs, the lyrics, or the storyboards for your music videos.
Well, that's a lot of questions.
I'm sorry,
no,
I
that's
didn't
okay.
mean to flood you all at once.
I guess with writing music, it comes in many different ways. You know, typically I start with the music first, so I'll sit down on a piano or a
Okay.
guitar, and I'll just sort of start.
Oh, you play the piano too?
Yeah, I'll sort of start strumming, just progressions, just little melodies or progressions, and kind of piece it together in a way that like, oh, this could be cool. And then maybe I'll track it and then sing something over it where I don't have to worry about playing it, so I can come up with something different than like the ability to play it and sing it, you know. Or I'll write it while I'm playing, you know, and do more of a live take on it, and then I'll track it. But sometimes I'll just write down some lyrics or an idea in my head, and I'll come to and try to compose it there. But several different ways. I used to write a lot from building a beat first. I would build a drum beat, like a drum loop.
Well,
and
that's
then play
originally what you
something
first started with, was the drum.
Yeah, then I would play something like that, so.
Now, since you play a lot of different instruments, is there an instrument that you actually prefer to play over another? Or do you pretty much like them all?
I like them all, you know, they all have something different to offer. It just kind of depends. You know, drums is my first love, and there's just something that the rhythm and playing drums is hard to beat for me, no pun intended. But then, you know, I really enjoy the piano as well, and that would probably be my next instrument that I'm the most comfortable at. And you know, piano and keyboard is actually a percussion instrument, you know, technically. So there's a lot of rhythm you can do in that. And then guitar is, you know, that's just a pretty much basic instrument that I'm not like an accomplished guitarist, you know. I play guitar, but I'm not a guitarist. That's why I like to write on guitar, because I just hear things, so I'll play things that might be unorthodox, as opposed to knowing where I'm going on the guitar all the time. I mean, I know all the chords and I play it, you know, but it's like I like to use the guitar as a writing tool sometimes. And the piano, I write different styles of music on the piano versus what I write on guitar.
So it's all a little different
Yeah,
on
so
each
it's cool.
instrument. So each instrument brings out a little something different.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll write a song on guitar, but then I'll actually record it on piano. So I can go from piano and I'll play it on guitar if I want to do a different instrumentation.
I'm telling you, you're a one-man show.
Yeah,
You can do it all.
I try. Always just trying to perfect the craft, and I just love music. That's what I do.
You gotta practice out your skill.
Exactly.
Your music has also been aired on, on 100.3 The Sound.
Yeah, 100.3 The Sound.
The
Radio
Sound.
station, yeah.
You're gonna bang on the sound.
Banging on the sound, yeah, I'm very excited about that. And we also, the video for Just for One Night just got picked up on HDNet TV.
Oh,
So if you have
congratulations.
HDNet TV, you can
Watch
check it
that.
out. It runs about 2 or 3 times a day, so you can check it out. TiVo.
He's been watching it.
I haven't, but I've been getting calls from Texas and Chicago.
Look at it, Texas.
Yeah, so I haven't seen it yet on there, but I don't watch TV. Except anytime I'm interviewed.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's funny because, I want to talk about the interview process too, because I know that I'm interviewing you, but I also hear that you interview a little bit yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of a different thing. I started doing a blog this year. It's a video blog on my website. You can check it out, jeremybuck.com. There's a little blog link, and I've just, through this process of being an entertainer and a musician, I've gotten an opportunity to meet some really cool people in the industry. And if it's at a party or something, I've got one of those little flip cams, which is a really easy thing to have on you. It's small. And I've gotten a great opportunity to just hang out with some people and say, hey, can we chat for a couple seconds? And then I throw on have somebody film it and just have a little conversation with them, things that I'm interested in from a music standpoint, of like how they got to where they were at, and any tips, and what's the coolest thing you've done. And so I've gotten a chance to interview Kenny Aronoff and John Avila.
Yeah, he's big.
John
I
Avila.
had the opportunity to meet him and shake his hand.
Kenny,
I did.
yeah, he's fantastic. And so John Avila from Oingo Boingo, I got to hang out with him. Jonathan Moffett, who's the drummer for Michael Jackson for 30 years.
Oh my
I
gosh.
had a lot of drummers here recently. We did the Bob and Tom show in the Midwest, and I got to hang out with Harlan Williams. And it wasn't so much an interview, it was more of like just a quick hello hang and a couple offbeat comedy remarks.
Have a couple of jacks.
Yeah, exactly. But and he's the guy in Dumb and Dumber, if you don't know him.
Yeah,
He's the
I
policeman
saw
that pulls
Dumb
over
and
the
Dumber.
guys and drinks the grandpa's cough medicine that wasn't cough medicine yet.